Hey guys, welcome back to Heiko Shaves. I just realized that I had a razor sitting here that I even announced when I bought it, but I've never put it in front of camera. Back in the days, I found a killer deal of $19 or $18.75 for a Rockwell 2C, which is this one here. And we have never shaved with it. Let me talk about a little bit about Rockwell. So you guys have seen my videos about the 6S. You have seen the videos about the T2. And so Rockwell has a few different models. Starts out with way at the bottom of the barrel with a R1, which is a twist to open double-edged safety razor, non-adjustable. You know, it's kind of their most economical model. And then the next one up is the 2C. And the 2C is the younger cousin or the younger brother of the 6C. The 6C is a razor that is somewhat adjustable. Let me show you. I don't have the box, or I don't own a 6C. I only own a 6S. They are more or less identical in features. They're just different in material. So the 6S and the 6C, what they have in common is, first of all, that I think they both show up in a fancy box like this. Looks like a book almost. And when you open this thing, besides, you know, there's a cover on there. And then there is a instruction manual that talks about how to use the razor. The razor is in here with one plate installed. And then it comes with two more bottom plates. And those plates are reversible. So each plate has two aggression settings or levels of aggression. So here, this is R4 and this is R2 or R2. So each plate has two levels. So you can go from 1 through 6 with those three plates. The one that I had on here on the 6S is the 1/3 plate. So here's R1. And if I flip it around, it's the R3 or sorry, upside down. And so when you put the razor together, a typical 3-piece arrangement, right? Whatever number you can read at the bottom is the level of aggression that you chose, 1 through 6. I usually end up with a 3. That's kind of my sweet spot. And so there is the 6S, which is the stainless steel version. Here, let me look at the webpage real quick. They charge, what do they charge for that? The Rockwell 6S adjustable stainless steel safety razor, supposedly made in the United States, is $120. So this thing in this fancy box with the instruction manual and 3 plates, and there's also a pack of Rockwell blades in there, 120 bucks. The 6C, which is the, let's go down here a little bit, 6C. That's the one with a stand. The 6C, which has exactly the same features, is just not made out of stainless, but it is out of brass and zinc and chrome, is a $60 razor. But you still get the 3 plates, the full adjustability from level 1 to level 6. And then below that is the 2C, this one here, which has exactly the same plates. So I could take this out and take a plate from my 6S here, and it fits right on there. It's interchangeable. So now I just combined a part from the 6S with a 2C and it works. So the 2C is literally the 1 plate version of the 6C. 1 plate, and the plate that you get is the 1 and 3 plate. And like I said, when I purchased this, I shared a link with you guys. Some of you guys might have also ordered one, 19 bucks. On the Rockwell webpage, they list this for $40. And I just, you know, higher production value here for you guys. Have a webpage open even. So I have all the information. Let's go back to page number 1. I want to know what the R1 goes for. The R1. 25 bucks. So the R1, 25 bucks. And then this one here is listed for 40. So you can get this for 40, or you can get the 6C for 60. Or you can buy this one and try it out and see if you actually like it. And if you like it and you want another plate, they sell them individually for $18.75. The stainless steel plates are $25. So you could turn this 2C slowly into a 4C and then a 6C. So you have all the 6 adjustments. And anyways, what some people say is that the 6S, due to its bead blasted surface, is not as slippery when you go over your skin as the 6C or the 2C here in this case. I would like to try this out today, compare them against each other. So they are both currently fitted with the R3 plate, and we're going to leave it at that level. We're not going to mess around mid shave. Let's put the T2 back in its place here, and we're going to use some couple times used Wilkinson sword blades that I have here on my mirror, on my magnets that I use to store used blades. It's actually pretty good. It's out of the way. You know, little kids can't reach there. And since I have a magnet for 1, 2, and 3, I know exactly how many times the blade has been used before. And then I can just grab it and put it here in one of those razors. No big deal. Fit and finish. So this stainless steel, of course, different machining methods. It has Rockwell on both ends, so you know the 2C doesn't have that. When I originally got this 2C, there was still some shavings from the machining process clamped in between those two parts. That was probably unintentional, but you know, quality assurance didn't catch that. But overall, the fit and finish, and like I said, everything is interchangeable. I can put this handle on here, and I can put the stainless steel plates under here and make this whatever level I want. So interchangeable. 20 bucks, I think, is a good price. $40 for a 3-piece. You know, this is probably a brass handle and a zinc alloy head, and everything is chrome plated, so nothing special. This one here, 120. Then I think the 2C is 150, and if you want the stainless steel T2, you have to dish out $250. But you can always look around, find better deals. Amazon sometimes has them on sale. So 2 identical aggression level razors, just a different surface finish, and 2 identical blades in there. And what else are we going to use? Back when I got the T2 sponsored by Rockwell, they sent me an entire kit over. This is some pre-shave oil. I have the aftershave balm, and I also have the soap here somewhere. Where is the soap? Oh, maybe if I don't put my 6S box on top of it. Here's the soap, or the cream, I should say. So let's make some space here, and let's get going here. So yeah, if you want one of those and put it right next to your Bible in your bookshelf, if you don't care about the packaging but the actual razor, you could start out with this one, and then if it's not aggressive enough, you can get yourself another plate for $18.75, and you know, eventually get to a complete set if you want to. Let's use my good old faithful here, the Diaz Cosmetic synthetic bristles. Water is already in my sink. So this is a relatively soft cream, and we're just going to go in there with a spoon and just get a good scoop out of there. And then I have my little, it's a polymer that supposedly looks like porcelain, and it's made in the United States, and it's unbreakable, and I like to use it. It's kind of a dull finish on the inside that's supposed to help you with lathering. I don't know if it really makes a difference. And then I just smear my cream in there, and then I get it off my fingers. Nice long handle, so you can make a mess with the bristles and not get the soap on your fingers. I like that. I really like the style. And in a previous video, you guys saw me use my Simpson Trafalgar, which is a little on the small side, I gotta say. But the knot is great. The knot in those Simpson brushes, they are tied so tightly. They're packed so tightly with bristles. So they are nice and dense and have some backbone. But they're still soft. So the tips of those bristles, they are so soft. So Trafalgar T1 is kind of a travel size brush, which I didn't realize. And when I lather with that one, I always get the soap all over my hands. So now I'm already looking at the next Simpson brush. I really want an M7, but they're like, you know, they're pretty pricey, I gotta say. So I've looked around, you know, somewhere between $80 and $100, and that's for a brush, you know. All right, we're still going here. Keep getting water in here. All right, let's let that sit there for a second. And let's put some Rockwell pre-shave oil in my face. Most other YouTubers that I've seen use this, they only put like 4 or 5 drops in the hand. And then they rub it in. The pre-shave oil has a very herbal scent to it. So I can't exactly pinpoint what it could be. But as long as it helps, right? As long as it helps make the shave smoother and protects your skin and preps your stubbles to be chopped off, I think we're good to go. Let's see if we have any kind of ingredients on here. Ricinus communis castor seed oil. Persea gratissima. It's avocado oil. So they give the, oh, hemp seed oil is in here. Safflower oil. Argan oil, I have no idea what that is. And jojoba oil and phenooxyethanol and fragrance. So pretty short list. We got that. I don't know if I'm supposed to put water over top of that. We're just doing it anyways to help the lather a little bit. And now let's grab my little bowl here. All right, let's see. Lightly scented. It's just like one of those clean linen scent. There's maybe a hint of sandalwood in there. Man, it's a windy day today. I'm afraid my shingles are going to come off my house. Light sandalwood I can detect. Yeah, really windy. We're expecting another winter storm coming in here. End of this week or middle of the week. All right, so we're going to do 6S here, 2C here, and directly compare. But before we do that, let me see and verify if I'm correct with my sandalwood. Glycerin, stearic acid, blah, 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 blah. Green tea extract, aloe leaf juice, coffee extract. I like that. Noni fruit extract, mangosteen fruit extract. Wow. Probably the sandalwood is probably top notes. Leather, neroli, anise, lilac, cedar. So sandalwood, cedar, I don't know. All right, let's get started. First pass with the grain here, with a growth direction. Wilkinson sword blade, used a couple times. Feels good. Shaves well. Not too much blade feel, but enough so you can feel if you got the right angle. Yeah, no problems. Yeah, that feels good. Good, 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 good. All right, and now we're going to do the other side with a 2C. Same blade, same plate. And right out of the gate, it is not significant, but I can tell that the chromed surface against my skin glides a little better. Good. This is exactly what we wanted to find out, if that is the case. That's why I intentionally bought this 2C, but then I guess we never got around to trying it out. Today's the day. Love it. Very good. They already both did a pretty good job. Let me lather up again. Yeah, the soap is good. Or the cream, I should say. It's pretty good. Smells good. It's slick. Has enough protection and cushion, as some people say. Feels good on the skin too. We just had a little conversation about that in the comment section. I have come across a couple soaps, and I think they were part of the samples that I ordered from Sterling. That gave me a little bit of a reaction with my skin. I don't think it is the soap formula itself, but it is whatever fragrance oil they put in there. So you can buy one Sterling soap, it's fine, and you get another scent, and suddenly you have some issues. And that's probably what happened, because I have a couple Sterling soaps, they are great. That one particular one, and I don't remember what it was. Here, let me look real quick. It was Deep Blue Sea. Deep Blue Sea from Sterling. That gave me a little bit of a rash right out of the gate. All right, let's do a cross. It's a little bit more draggy. It has a little bit more resistance to gliding across my skin. And for everything else being equal, the blades both have 2 shaves on it. And we're using the same soap or cream. The only difference is the material and the surface finish. Oh, forgot a piece. But yeah, the scent of the soap is lovely. Just very subdued, not too overpowering. Yeah, it is. It's just a little bit more slick. But I don't think it really will affect the result here. The 6S is just as good of a shaver as the 2C here. But now, since I own both, I could literally just take the top here and put it on my 6S and, you know, call it a day. Feels great. So some people that own the 6C or the 6S, they will switch bottom plates or the base plates mid-shave to change the level of aggression. I don't usually do that. I just stick with it. But you know what? I want to, you know, I just shaved with an R41, so I can shave with anything. Just for grins. So we already established that they are fairly similar, that there is no major difference between the 2C with a number 3 plate and the 6S with a number 3 plate. I just put the 6 plate on here. 6, guys. 6. All right, let's see if I can do an against the grain here. bumps up the efficiency. It bumps up the blade feel as well, like significantly. And you really got to watch your pressure. Some people say that even the 6S here, stainless steel and all, that it's kind of a low quality produced razor. Because, you know, everything is kind of muddled a little bit. So it looks like they machine this thing and then they drop it into one of those, I don't know what those machines, it's like a tumble deburring machine. There is some granulate in there and you put the metal parts in there and then it shakes it around. And those granulate pieces, they kind of round off everything. So this is kind of like, you know, this bead blast, it takes away a little bit of the defining features, the details, rounds off everything. So I think when the Rockwell 6C came out and having the option of changing the aggression level of your new 3-piece razor was a great feature. So you could buy one razor. What did I say? The 6C was $60 and really have 6 different razors available. You can just change the plate and you have a little bit more, you know, variety. Or you can start out working your way up. You start with a number 1 plate. And once you get your technique down and you feel like it's not efficient enough or it doesn't go fast enough in the morning, then you just bump it up a little bit. Just like we did here, from 3 to 6. Yeah. All right, so finishing pass we just did with a 6S with a number 6 plate on it. I could have taken the number 6 plate and put it on the 2C. It would have been the same. Like I said, early on, right out of the gate, I could tell that there is a difference in slickness of the top here against my skin. It isn't significant. It is a little bit, you can tell, but it's not going to affect the shaving result. So you can pick whatever price level, you know, start with the cheapest one. If you find it for 20 bucks, this is a great deal. And it immediately gives you adjustability from number 1 to number 3. And then, like I said, if you want to expand the variety here of those plates, you can just buy an extra one, $18.75, probably plus shipping. All right, let me rinse off real quick. Yeah, the soap has a lot of residual slickness. I can always tell the moment when I try to wash it off and how long it takes to get rid of the soapiness, the slickness of it. I really like that. That's always a good sign. The soap did well. Both razors with those twice used Wilkinson sword blades did well. We don't have any injuries. We're nice and smooth. And now we're going to use this aftershave balm, also by Rockwell. It came in a kit once, you know, back in the days when I requested the T2 for review. They sent me this whole kit. I don't think they sent me a brush or a bowl. No, they didn't. I don't think so. So I don't have any Rockwell brushes. But I think Rockwell is known for their razors, not necessarily for their accessories. The aftershave balm, also mildly scented. It's not overpowering. And since we didn't injure ourselves here, or I didn't injure myself, Hamamelis virginiani. No, what is it? Virginiana. Witch hazel. Witch hazel and shea butter and coconut oil and mango butter. And what is argan oil? Does anyone know? If you know what argan oil, put it in the comment section down below. Educate all of us. Jojoba oil, hemp seed oil again, and a little bit of fragrance. There's also phenoxyethanol again, and cellulose as a filler maybe. But yeah, both soap and the aftershave balm have this really nice low-key scent to it. And apparently there's some cedar scent in there. So very nice. And both razors are great. So now I finally followed up and we got the 2C on video. It shaves just as well as the 6S. Equal plate settings, of course. And, you know, that was a really good deal. Under $19 free shipping. Crazy. Alrighty, guys. I think that is it for today. You guys saw that we just went past 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to try to put a little bit of a giveaway together for you guys. So join the channel, and there's going to be a giveaway announcement coming up sooner or later, maybe a couple weeks. And yeah, and just look out for the next video. I think we're going to have a vintage visiting here on the channel. I mentioned that briefly that I had won a vintage razor during a giveaway on a different shaving channel on YouTube. And we're going to try that one out next, I think. All right, guys, that was it. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.